The momentum has already changed. I think it's my job to get the Trinity Transportation Project across the goal line.
If you look at our growth rate, you look at our economic power, we're adding 1 million people every 7 years, one of the largest economies in North America.
We've got to add millions of people to this region, and either they're going to sprawl out to Oklahoma or they're going to be dense. And that's what the Trinity is all about. It's providing a real life for the city.
I think great urban plans, or the lack thereof, make enormous impacts on the way we live and work in a city. And this was an attempt to get a great urban plan, and I think we got it. I think now that has been affirmed with this National AIA Honor Award.
Well, I'm so eager for you to see the map.
If you want to learn about this project, the place to go is the Trinity Center. It has an enormous map that shows you what this will look like when it's finished.
It hasn't started yet. This is a project that can give Dallas a center, a reason to be, a place where you want to live your life, to really live your life, a place you want to go home to. Gives Dallas the opportunity to be a city.
Historians will look back and say DFW and the Trinity. I think those are huge turning points in our city.
And I think it's rare that a city has an asset like a river running right through its heart.
People are recognizing that Dallas is in fact a city on the move.
Dallas is really, it's truly one of the great development cities now in the country.
The Trinity River Project is a multi-objective project. It's all about flood control, transportation, recreation, environmental remediation, and sustainable development. And it's really designed to unify our city. It is great. It is the thing that's going to define the city of Dallas in the 21st and the 22nd centuries. This is all about creating really the city that we want to have in the future.
The first reason for Dallas was the Trinity, that the people that came and settled in the banks settled here because of the river. It really is about going back to our roots. And in the early 1900s, of course, the issue was the flood control. And people are really aware how critical that is. So there's a long history and over 100 years of people interacting and wanting for the Trinity to be a part of the community. The basis of this project is really the most fundamental function of government, is to keep your businesses and your homes and your lives safe from flooding.
In the past, when the Trinity flooded, so did South Dallas.
Okay, coming up on I-30, westport Trinity River flooding.
We rode around in boats in neighborhoods. That's unacceptable.
The people that work and live in the Stamos Corridor and those that are in the Southwestern Medical District are very concerned about the possibility of flooding, particularly flooding that would affect the patients at our hospitals and clinics. That's why we support the efforts of the Trinity River Project.
And here is a project that addresses that necessity for flood protection and at the same time offers an opportunity for the Trinity to become the centerpiece of the community.
It's why the mayor and others deserve so much credit for having brought in the team that gave us the urban design perspective for the Trinity.
I mean, you have to have projects like the Trinity that are big, they're visual. We're all going to use the Trinity. Doesn't matter where you live in Dallas, you will use the Trinity. It's going to be great for all of us, and that makes a great city.
The images that are going to endure in people's mind certainly will be the Calatrava bridges.
The Trinity is very horizontal. The bridges are the only vertical piece we have. And so it's the vertical piece that we'll see from 5 to 10, 15 miles away. The bridges will be the beacon that'll pull people into the Trinity.
And it looks like a special place as you come in from the north and from the south. Why can't transportation play a role in the comprehensiveness of this particular vision? And by being there to alleviate the mixed master problem and be a partner with the rest of the community, isn't that value added? We're building more diverse transportation than any community in North America. You can go from 175 southeast of downtown, all the way around downtown, over to State Highway 183 on your way to urban.
The feds put money in, The local government put money in, the COG put money in, the state's got money in, and there's private money. It's absolutely critical. So it is a partnership, a community that's supporting a project.
The Trinity River Project really began with citizens who wanted to change and shape the city of Dallas and to make it better.
We have a collective aspiration for the Trinity that is unprecedented. This is way beyond public works. This is a very large and complex urban planning process.
This is what defines a world-class community. This is the diversity and maturity that has to occur in a balanced vision.
Our vision is solid. I think that it has the support that we need, and we're ready to move forward with it.
There's no other project in the United States that compares. It just doesn't compare. It's off the charts.
I always call Dallas an office park. This gives